All right, look at that. That is the 30-day extension. It takes up half of your passport page. I mean, it's kind of freaking huge. Hey everyone, Humphrey here with Router Gods here in Bangkok, Thailand. I've just finished getting my 30-day visa extending stay inside of Thailand, and we'll run through the process. All of this is accurate as of August 10th, 2021. Of course, everything can change at a moment's notice. But all told, it took me about 25 minutes. 23 of those minutes was just my fault. And so I'll show you how to get there, what documents you'll need to bring, and the process once you get to that building, and also how to find this building because it's not actually very easy to find. So location for the 30-day extension has changed. You now, if you're in Bangkok, you're going to be going to Muong Thong Thani. Muong Thong Thani, I will put that in the description or somewhere where you can screenshot it. And so what I did is I took the MRT station to Lat Phrao, and basically the northwest part of Bangkok, Chatuchak Park, so you can take the BTS. And then I took a taxi, just found a taxi and got me up there. And I think it was about 130, 140 baht. When you include the tolls, probably something like 160 baht. If you want to cut out that travel time and that change from BTS or the MRT into a taxi, of course you can use Grab or Bolt straight from your hotel or straight from your apartment. Okay, I'm going to save you some time here. When you pull into the parking lot, you will see this big ass building. This is the Thai CIA building. So this big building is not where you want to go. You want to continue going this way. So you're going to go past the big building, past this 6 or 7 story parking complex. Stay on the sidewalk to the left. You're going to see a bunch of buildings back here. And you're going to see a whole bunch of taxis lined up there. That's a good sign. Look for all the taxis and look for all the white people or the non-Thai looking people. You're going to see this building. It's not actually this building, but walk towards it because you're going to get some shade. Or hopefully your taxi guy was smart enough and dropped you in front of this place. But if not, continue walking. Get some shade, get some rest if you want. This guy's passed out. It's typical Thailand. Keep walking, and you will see this building over here. I think it's 6 stories. It's got some blue stripes on it. And that's the building you want to go to. That is where you get your visa extension, or your 30-day extension. 90 days. It does a couple things. Okay, keep walking. You're going to stay to the right. You're going to look for these canopies and all these taxis here. Taxis are like sharks. They know you have to go back to Bangkok after you finish. Keep walking. Yes, you're in the sun, unfortunately. All right, once you get here, you're going to see a whole bunch of signs. They'll tell you to use a QR code. I did it, but they never checked. You go in there and then you go to the third floor, and that's where you fill out all your documents and your paperwork and hand in your 1900 baht. That easy. Once you get into the building, there is on the first floor a spot where you can get photocopies of your passport. So if you couldn't get photocopies before, you could do it there. It's very reasonable. There's a little shop there that does the copies. Along with, you could get your photos done there too if you want. And you could also buy some snacks and water and stuff like that. Amazing. The Thais are just amazing. Of course, where else are you going to buy it, right? So first floor in this building. After you get those sorted out, go up to the third floor. All told, it took me 25 minutes. 23 of those minutes were my damn fault because I screwed up on a couple things. So just to give you a couple tips. the third floor is where you're going to be going. And when you're going through the stairwell, there is no elevator working. So you've got to go up the stairs. When you're going through the stairwell into the main part of the building and also back out to the stairwell, watch your step because there is a big 3-inch high spot or step or barrier or whatever you want to call it. And the person in front of me tripped, I tripped, the person behind me tripped, and I also tripped going back out, even though I remembered that there was a little step there. So everyone does it. Don't be embarrassed, but just be careful. Every single floor has it into and out of the stairwell. Okay, so you go on to the third floor, walk down there, and you're going to see a guy all the way at the end, and then walk up, and you're going to get this TM7 form. You're going to take that form back down the hallway to room number 1. He's going to tell you, go to room number 1 and fill it out. Hopefully you brought your pen. And along the walls are examples on how to fill it out. Follow those examples. Do not try to fill out the form yourself thinking that date means date, because date, you fill in the whole month, day, and year. You've actually done it wrong. So date actually means the day, so 06, 07, something like that. So on my wonderful form, I had 4 spots where I had to cross things out because I'm filling it out in pen. And once I went up to the counter to pay my money, the lady sent me back. She circled all the mistakes where I crossed it out and redid it. Sent me back, it's like, fill it out again. It's like, damn it. So look at the wall and follow the instructions. Also, another tip that they don't tell you is on the back side of the form where you do the signature. Under your signature, you need to put in your mobile number. They don't tell you that anywhere, but if you screw up, you walk up there with your completed form, where's your mobile number? Also, they asked me for the address. There's a part where you fill in your address on the back side. They're going to ask, is it a condo? If it is a condo, an apartment complex, or hotel, put in the name of the place. So Ashton Condo, then the address. Just the address was not enough for this lady. So after you pay the person, it takes about 3 to 4 minutes. It's actually very quick. So most of the time that you spend in this is getting your ass out to Muong Thong Thani, getting to the building, going up the stairs, filling out your paperwork. If you want, you can save yourself some time with the paperwork by filling it out beforehand. So you can download and print out the form TM7 if you want, and just fill it out at home. The only problem with that is you won't have the examples, and so you'll probably screw up because they want the things filled out in a particular way. Now, when should you go? Now, they're open from, I think it's 8 or 8:30 in the morning until the last call is 3:30 p.m. And they also take 1 hour for lunch. Now, you got to be careful because they have signs saying they only allow 300 people per day maximum. I don't know how strict they are on that, but you don't want to be going there towards the end of the afternoon, 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, and have them turn you away. That would kind of suck. Now, what is the 30-day extension? So if you came in on the 45-day, this is the 30 plus 15 days for your quarantine, came on the 45-day visa on arrival or the visa exemption, you can get the 30-day on top of that, giving you 75 days total. And you could do this 30-day extension once. Now, after you get your 30-day extension, if you want to stay a little bit longer, you can get the 60-day COVID extension, and you can stack those indefinitely as long as that program is still around. There is talk about Bangkok and Thailand ending that, but just seeing of how COVID is going throughout the world, I'm going to guess it's probably not going to end. So you can keep stacking the 60 days, but you can only do the 30-day extension once per entry into Thailand. Okay, what documents will you need to bring with you? First, of course, you will need your passport. Then you will need a passport picture, and you can get those either there or you could find any shop along Sukhumvit and get a bunch of pictures. Pro tip, don't just get one picture. When you do the pictures, get like 4, 6, 12, whatever it is, because you will need those pictures later for other extensions. So it comes in very handy. Okay, so get a lot of pictures. You'll also need multiple copies from your passport. First copy will be your face page, where it shows your face and all the details. The second copy will be of your TM form, that little blue slip that they stapled inside of your passport. You need a copy of that. And then the third copy is the page where they stamped you in. So if you're here on the visa exemption, visa on arrival, whatever it is, that page that you got when you came in. And then finally, you will need 1,900 baht in cash. Now, another question I get asked is, do you need to wait until the very end of your stay to do the 30-day extension? No, you do not. You could do this pretty early. In fact, today is August 10th, and my official end of stay was August 24th. So I'm doing this 2 full weeks beforehand. So don't worry. And the 30-day extension is on that later date. So it's not from today, it's on that later date. So you're not going to lose any. Oh, final thing before I leave you guys. When you take the taxi going back into the main part of Bangkok, remember to bring money. Don't just have 1,000 or 500 baht bills, because the taxi driver will do the very typical thing when you stop, when you get to your destination. I don't have any change. So make sure you have a couple hundred baht, 200 to 300 baht in 100s. That way you don't get ripped off that way. All right, finally, take care, stay safe. Talk to you later. Bye.